What if I told you there was a service that could get you bundles for cheaper than the actual price in the store? That might sound pretty compelling, and if I had a track record of proving it could be done, you'd probably believe it. So in this video, I'm going to warn you about this scam, which is the biggest scam I have ever heard of for Rise of Kingdoms, because we have got to build our awareness as a community of these sorts of absolutely ridiculous shenanigans that will cost you your entire account and more. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I'm Chisgule Gaming, and this video is about a scam that I just learned of, and it makes sense that this has been going on in mobile games for a while, but you would be shocked the number of people that have been falling for this absolutely ridiculous scam, which works as follows. Somebody will come along and say, hey, you know, those packs in the store are pretty expensive, but I can get them to you for a discount. So if you give me a fraction of the price that it costs to buy the bundle and your account information, I will pack load for you and you will get the discounted price. Now, people are falling for this and they think, wow, well, you know, this person I've been playing the game with for a while, I trust them. So they give them their account information, they give them the money, and for a while, all seems good. The person is paying less money. They're getting the bundles on their account. Amazing, right? Except then there's the rug pull. What's the rug pull in this case? Well, the scammer, the person who has been collecting money, the person who has been offering you this service, who's acting like your friend, trying to save you a buck or two, then refunds all the purchases, which means you've actually just been paying them money and they did not get you anything. In fact, what they will get you is a huge amount of negative amounts of different things on your account, depending on what you were buying. So if it was gems, well, there's always gems. Those will be negative. If it was gems tokens, those will be negative. Resource tokens, you will literally have negative tokens in your account because you got scammed. And that is a disaster because when you refund these items, Lilith says, dude, you don't have these items anymore. And they can't exactly like take back gold heads and those sorts of things. They can't take back crystals. And so your account ends up in a truly disastrous state because you've been paying some amount of money for discounted bundles, when in reality, you've actually incurred a much larger debt. And by the way, you're out the money that you gave to the scammer because the scammer has all your money now. GG, game over, you got pwned. This has had some major implications for serious Imperium kingdoms, many Imperium kingdoms, where big players are giving away their credentials to players who are offering to do this discount scam and then refund all the purchases, which then pwns the account because being negative gems is rough, but being negative crystals is actually a catastrophe. Let me explain. Because one of the things that people have been buying is crystal bundles. And the problem is that when all those get refunded, some of these crystal bundles are like a limited time thing. So if you bought a Mountain Warfare bundle, now you have negative crystals equal to a Mountain Warfare bundle, which means if you were at the end of your KVK when the rug got pulled, you will start the next KVK with a massive negative crystal deficit that only perhaps by the end of the KVK, your next one that is, and with a huge amount of spending, could you get out of that deficit. Your account gets completely freaking pwned. What a disaster. So the moral of the story here is pretty straightforward. There's really no reason ever to give your account information to anyone ever. There is no good reason. I mean, besides the fact that it is straight up against the terms of service to be sharing your account information anyways. And a lot of kingdoms do this. A lot of players will do this where they share their account info and like, you know, they get twice as many, 3 times as many, 4 times as many people playing an account, which makes the account like really much stronger than it ought to be because it's so active and activity is really key. You shouldn't do that, but you really shouldn't give your account information to somebody who acts like your friend and says they're going to pack load for you, because what they're actually going to do is refund all the purchases. And as soon as Lilith figures out that you've done that, they are going to make you in the negative for all the things that you owe. Some people are hypothesizing that all the things that you owe and then more. I don't know. I can't verify because obviously I haven't participated in this and I don't actually know anyone personally who has been hit by this. Actually, I might know someone personally, but like I don't think they want to out their account. So anyways, all that to say, this whole thing is just a complete disaster. protect your account. Don't share your account for information. This is the biggest Rise of Kingdoms scam I have ever heard of to date, okay? And it's just absolutely ridiculous. There is no discounted way to get bundles. If somebody tells you they can use a different country or locale to get you a cheaper bundle, they're probably just lying. Just don't do it, man. And there's more to this scam and the whole refunding thing that I mean, I don't even think I even want to get into. Just if you start refunding purchases in this game, Lilith will figure it out eventually. They might not get you right away, but they'll get you eventually. And when they do, man, GG, game over. Why wreck your progress in a game that you've been enjoying? My opinion. Earn it over time. If you enjoyed this video, throw a like on here, consider subscribing, and spread the word, man. This is like so many effects on the broader Rise of Kingdoms community. For example, right now, people have completely stopped selling accounts for Rise of Kingdoms. And that also is obviously against the terms of service here, but there's this whole market for selling and buying accounts outside of what people are generally talking about. And that market is now completely halted because everybody is afraid that it'll be one of these refund accounts and the rug will get pulled on them. So somebody would, in that situation, buy an account, and then the person who sold them account would then refund purchases from that account and like pwn you. Oh God. What a disaster this whole thing is. We can't have nice things because people want to go and ruin them by creating scams, man. So there it is. Throw a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and if there's any other scams you know of in Rise of Kingdoms, warn people in the comments, man, because this will pwn you. And until next time, you have fun smashing your enemies.